Finding flow online programs, what you can expect from them and what you can't expect from them. The chances are pretty high that you have come across those programs by viewing one of my personal practice videos. Maybe you've been thinking, that is pretty nice, looks pretty interesting, I want to learn something like this. But you were asking yourself, can you even learn something like this, A, in an online format, and B, can you even break down such a practice with so many different influences into something that you can actually learn? So about the online thing, now after having created 4 online programs and guided actually many hundred students through them, I can actually say yes, online format works. Not for everyone though, and I know that, and therefore I have created a video where you can find out if an online setting could be something for you. And then the more interesting question, can you actually break down such a practice with so many different parts and make it understandable for beginners and also then later on advanced students? And also here I can say, yes, I've been researching and working hard the last 3-4 years to refining my personal practice, and then also the approach of my pedagogy and the way I teach it offline and online. And exactly this approach is being presented in those online programs. There are different parts to the practice which I try to really refine and boil down to certain important concepts. You will learn those concepts and then you can apply those concepts into such a playful and diverse movement practice. In the basics online course, you will get familiarized basically with the idea of moving into the floor and out of the floor, exploring different layers and ways of moving in and out of the floor, and exploring also already certain moves that can make up a very nice movement vocabulary that you can use to explore the ideas that you will be presented with. Later on in the refinement, the continuation and the integrations course, you will get then familiarized with even more concepts and principles that make up my practice, and more moves, obviously also a little bit more advanced moves to enrich your movement vocabulary. Now, if your main interest is only learning certain acrobatic moves, then I cannot really recommend the programs. Yes, I will teach certain moves there and give you a vocabulary, but this is not the main interest. I'm really much more about giving you a template, giving you certain ideas that you can use to build your own practice. Therefore, the way the material is structured also allows for exploration, and this is something that you should bring to this course. An interest in exploring your own body and exploring movement scenarios. If you simply want to have a program which you can follow blindly, then this course is also probably not so much for you. Yes, you can definitely follow the structure and it really allows also for a progression, but there is also a huge aspect and a huge emphasis on movement exploration. So in the end, what is the intention behind my own practice and such a movement practice like the Finding Flow practice? There is not really one intention. There is many very interesting and also important aspects that you can gain from indulging in such a practice. And I will present certain reflections. These are written lectures by myself that I will present in the programs as well, to highlight certain ideas. For example, how the floor or moving across the floor can be very beneficial for your health and suppleness in your whole body. And in the end, this is also why I love this practice so much, and why I come to this practice over and over again, and why I also like teaching it, because there can be found so much value and so much possibility for exploration and expression, and simply so much joy. And to conclude this whole video, if in the end you simply feel inspired and drawn towards such a practice and the ideas that I present and my practice and the practice of my students, then I can highly recommend trying it out. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you.